Let's solve this question. 12 gardeners can plant 1000 trees in 30 hours. How many gardeners would be required to plant the same number of trees in 20 hours? Now let's solve this question. Now in question number 2, 12 gardeners can plant 1000 trees in 30 hours. And how many gardeners will be required to plant the same number of trees in 20 hours? So here we have three variables: gardeners in number, then time, that is duration, and number of trees. So here you can see that we have one constant variable, that is number of trees, that is 1000, and we have to understand the question further and define the variables. So when the number of gardeners is 12, so they are planting 1000 trees in 30 hours. So the duration is in hours, right? So we have to find that how many gardeners will be required if they have to plant the same number of trees, that is constant here, right? So number of trees is constant. So we have to define that how many gardeners are required if you have to plant the same number of trees in 20 hours. So now since your analysis is done, table is done, now you will move on to step 1. That is this a direct proportion or an inverse proportion? So here you have to talk to yourself, visualize that when the number of gardeners is 12, they are taking 30 hours. So when you are reducing the number of hours, so obviously the number of gardeners will increase, right? Because here the number of trees is constant. Number of trees and the amount of effort, everything is keeping constant. So this becomes, when the duration is decreasing, then the number of gardeners will increase. So this again is an inverse proportion, not a direct proportion. Now we know the method of inverse proportion. So now after this it's very simple, but we have to follow the entire step. So we will make this equation: 12 multiplied by x is equal to 30 multiplied by 20. Do not miss any step here. Follow all the steps. 3 2s are 6, even if you are very confident about the mental mathematics. So here you will follow all the steps to avoid any calculation mistakes. So this will be your answer, that number of gardeners will be 50. So when the number of hours duration was 30, number of gardeners was 12, but when we reduced it, the number of gardeners increased.